Hello guys, welcome to PS Budgets. I was contemplating on making this video today because my last budget, which was on the 10th, I believe, that one didn't come a lot. So that's why I didn't have a video for then. As for me not having a video for the beginning of the month or the debt progress of last month is because I didn't have my tripod with me or my workbook with me, budgeting workbook, to write it down. So, and I couldn't just ask my cousin to hold the camera at the same spot for me to actually record the video. I was planning to do a video there, but things kept getting in the way. I kept forgetting. And again, it was a sad time. And sorry, these little things are bugging me. Okay. And so there is that. So that's why there's no debt video for last month. And no budgeting video for the beginning of this month. Because even though I did get paid, overall was $90 and a couple cents. And the only budget I could do was $28. That was for my budgeting. So I couldn't really do anything with $28. Thus, I just left it there. The remainder of the last paycheck of September was $55, and a debt payment did go through for Venmo of $38 in through the first paycheck. And so I did also use that a bit to pay partially for my Amex Blue card, which was of $12. But I didn't need to complete it this month, the 61. It's just for this month because that's what I planned out for the month. So, gotta make it through. And I will be able to do that with my next paycheck. And I will be able to do a debt progress video for this month as well. Now, when it comes down to it all, my grandfather, so I was able to get my son's visa after taking 4 photos. And then on Saturday the 20th, I went out after I got the tag for the luggage when I was waiting in line to get my boarding pass. And just, what was the word? Drop off, I guess. The luggage, so they will just send it to Brazil. My mom called saying my grandfather passed, which then, and she also said that I didn't have to go. But it was important for me that my son met my grandmother, his great grandmother, and he did. I even got one photo with him. Him and her. I tried to get another one, but I couldn't. He wouldn't stay in her lap long enough for me to take a photo. But he really enjoyed it. And I'm thankful that I didn't get to see my grandfather one last time, just because of his condition. Until today, I can still remember how my father looked at his lake with the disfigured face. And my grandfather, since he was in the ICU, he had tubes running up his nose. He was hooked up on machines to help with his liver functions. And it wasn't a good sight based on what my mom and aunt said he looked like for my son, or to see him like that. So there's that. So I'm in peace with it just because of that option. But I do have some cash tip money. Now, the money that I have today, because I will be cash stuffing, isn't 100% just because I did have to take money out from my dad because I did call Venmo, and I'm just going to do a little spoiler alert. And I did get the amount settled for Venmo. Now it's settled, but I had split into two, so it's not 100% yet, but it will be by the end of the month. And so I did have to pull money, the $120 I had on my safe, plus the 28. I did complete this one, so I had to pull this money out, which surprisingly I did not put this in towards the back of the complete challenges. And I did somewhat organize some money from here and here, but I do have more money here. So we have how much money are we putting on the envelope versus stuffing today. So this is, so we have 20 here. Yep, I owe you a 20. Then we have 11 here. Plus we have 21. Oops. $31 here. And then we're gonna stuff the daycare binder and most likely transfer over to the different folder where I keep the rest of the months all aligned. Like I said, for October, I'm not going to be using all of it, all of the money I set aside for October, because the last two paycheck, the first 2 days of October, October 2nd and 3rd, sorry. Those days, I wasn't here, so I didn't bring my son to daycare, so I didn't pay for that. But I let her know in advance. And so I just joined it together with the tips from today. Well, not from today, from earlier this week and last week. Those are our cash tips. So today we are doing for just daycare, it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200 for daycare today. So let's put 200 here. Plus 200. So we're cash stuffing $221. Like I said, I owe you, already paid. We have 1520 right here. Oh, what do you know? It's on the 10th one. And I'm almost finished with the book. And I'm not gonna use this one. So we have $20 here. And this one, hold on, it's 11, I still have to color this in. I'm feeling much better. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother too much about the color of each of these blocks. But yeah, and I'm only doing this because my debt savings for this month, there is gonna be none. There is gonna be none. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's all good. Now this was 2. So we have 3, 5, and 11. Yep. There is none. So this is all that's gonna be. Sad, yes. But that's life. Oops, sorry about that. So this is this. In a row, how am I gonna do $21 here? You know what? I'll do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 21 minus 8 minus, okay, 13. Can do 7 here. Minus 7. And then we have 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Six. Yep, there you go. This is how I'm gonna do it. Oh, wait, here. So this is, I just do it like this so I know. Like, if I make a mistake, I could just erase it, but usually, because I never done this Tetris game before like this. I've played Tetris before, just never to the point that you have to color in the blocks. So this is new for me. And usually it's in different colors each shape, but I'm not in the mood for doing that. I'm in the mood for doing every single row a different color. So we have 3 on. Do 3. Then we have 1 here. There we go. 21. And it's starting to get better, unlike the other times. Okay, there you go. And until I finish the back of this, I will not fill the back of this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more challenges to finish. And I hope I could finish I know I might not be able to finish this by this month, or I might. Actually, within next month. But I'm hoping I could finish this at least by December. But that's my hope. That's my hope. If I finish this before December, actually my hope is to finish this whole entire book, which there's only this. I'm gonna add it to this, the IOU. This one and this one. This one will be the longest. But I just hope I can finish this by December. And depending on how much I put for savings, I might be able to finish this before then, but I don't know because it will depend on how much I get. With that being said, I will be using prop money for my paychecks going forward. The only prop money I won't be using will be when it comes to my tips, as well as my 100 envelope challenge. Since I need to go to the bank to get money for daycare, when tips isn't enough, I believe it's better for me just to get all the cash required, which will be the 100 envelope challenge, because I don't have a savings account for it. Meanwhile, all my savings binders, envelopes, cash envelopes does have its required saving accounts, except for the 100 envelope challenge. So with that, I'll still be doing it in cash. And once I'm finished, I'll be reallocating the money to another 100 envelope challenge, except it will be the normal way. So instead of putting, like, for example, 99, instead of putting $99 with the one that I'm doing, I'm putting 18. But with the other one that I have, I will be putting, if I get 99, I'll be putting 99. That way I can save up while saving up. Now, like I said, October, there's 5 Thursdays and 5 Fridays, so I budgeted for 100. One of those Thursdays and Fridays, I did not take it, so I got to keep $80. Now, normally I would put it here, but since here we have 200, I'm putting it here. Now let's see, we have 320 here, 260, 280, 320. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 320. Yes, I have 320. Let's see, 320 minus 260. That'll be $60. So this is for December. Well, November, December's already been set. I gotta start January off with a good start. I just hope I don't have to. I know I need to get more of these. I need to figure out a way to do this, honestly. For like 12 months worth. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 140. See, good start. Outside of the 80, I'm starting off with 140 and the 60. Actually, so do I really have 140? 20, 40, 60, 81. Actually, I'm gonna stick to it. I'm not gonna put this one now. I'm gonna wait. Because this is for 160. This envelope is for 160 each. The 80 here is usually sometimes I get on the days of my paycheck. The most I have for the week when it comes to cash is $80. So this is like 80 left. But like I said, I only need 40. And whatever I get today, just to finish it off, if I get any cash tips today, any 20s, I'm gonna put it here. If I might, or I just might wait until my next video. I know this isn't gonna get stuffed, but it's fine. I think, no, it's not emergencies I need to worry about. It's Roth. Let me see. The 26th, I didn't do the 26th. And so I will roll a dice and figure out how much that is, and I'll transfer that strictly towards my savings, because I think I have about $10 left from both paychecks combined. and I usually do this. So I got this D&D dice box set. It's a box. It comes with a tray and it's a box set. And I don't play D&D. I would like to learn, but no time right now due to having a toddler. But I did buy lots of dice sets. I kind of become a fanatic when it comes down to it, somewhat. So, yes. I need a storage place, so then I just organized each slot based on that. And we have our $2. Okay. $2. I will, and this completes. And I know I'm not going to be taking the money out of that account. But I'll just transfer it over to my IRA, and then that will be that. And we just completed a challenge. So how much money do we have? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Do we really have $18? 2, 5, 6, 3, 2, 2. Yes, we have 8. Actually, we have 20. Sorry, my bad. Because I don't have the other 2 here. 20. Okay. Well, this challenge is completed. And so, with that being said, I'll deposit this and I'll start this one. And I'll start. Okay, so this is wrong. It's been a while. I have to figure this out. Hold on. Because right now it's like 114 in my bank account. So 12 was 5. Plus 5 equals 131. This was 2. Plus 2 equals 133. Okay, and I have 4. For the 10th, I'm just doing this right now. 137. Which then I'll color in the 4 here. Alright, and then I'll just keep doing this for the rest of until the 19th. So I had to transfer over $6 towards Roth. And that's it. Thank you for staying tuned, and I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video. Have a good day, guys.